NDAs in my life.
Okay.
Jaguar Wright, a former singer who's made a name for herself by exposing the music industry and calling out powerful figures, is once again in the spotlight. But this time, she's causing confusion among her fans, flipping her story, and creating even more chaos than usual. If you've been following her over the years, you know she's spent a significant amount of time accusing Jay-Z of some serious things. In the past, she's alleged everything from shady industry practices to criminal acts, including accusations of Jay-Z's involvement in her son's death. She's built a reputation of being outspoken and unafraid to challenge the most powerful people in the industry, but now her actions seem to have caught up with her. Just a few weeks ago, Jaguar was telling anyone who would listen that she was ready to take Jay-Z to court. She made shocking claims about him, accusing him of serious offenses, including sexual assault. Jaguar's explosive remarks were the kind of thing that would set social media ablaze, and sure enough, people tuned in. But now, things have started to change. In the most recent twist in this saga, Jaguar has started backpedaling and is leaving fans scratching their heads. Out of nowhere, she's claiming she never accused Jay-Z of the things she has been talking about for years, even though there is plenty of video evidence showing otherwise. She's now saying that she signed 2 NDAs with Jay-Z and denying some of the most serious claims she made about him. Instead of explaining the clear contradictions in her statements, Jaguar has shifted focus, lashing out at other content creators who have covered her story. She's accusing them of twisting her words, and fans are starting to wonder whether this is a sign of someone who is mentally unstable or whether her backpedaling is due to the mounting pressure from Jay-Z's legal team. Let's break this down a bit further. If you've been following Jaguar's content, you know that she spent years attacking Jay-Z, claiming that he was involved in some of the most sinister things in the music industry. She accused him of things that are too serious to ignore, including saying that Jay-Z had a role in the death of her son. According to Jaguar, her son was targeted because of his connection to her, and she says the people at Roc Nation wanted to sacrifice him. She even claims that she tried to prevent this by moving him away from the industry and creating a safer environment for him. But despite her attempts to protect him, she says he was taken anyway. This is the tragic background to many of her allegations against Jay-Z. In an October interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar went even further, comparing Jay-Z to Diddy, saying that he was worse than Diddy in the ways he treated people. She claimed to know multiple victims who were willing to testify against both Jay-Z and his wife, Beyoncé. When Piers Morgan asked her how many victims she thought could come forward, she boldly stated that it could be thousands. She even said that she knew of 3 victims who were ready to give testimony. It didn't stop there. She also insinuated that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were involved in holding people against their will, even referencing Aaliyah's tragic death in a plane crash. She claimed that people in the industry had been put on planes unconscious, hinting at something far more sinister. Naturally, this led to a lot of legal fallout. Jay-Z's legal team wasn't about to let these accusations slide without action. They sent a cease and desist letter to Piers Morgan, forcing him to remove a portion of the interview where Jaguar made these claims. Morgan later issued a public apology, saying that Jaguar's allegations were completely false and had no basis in fact. But despite this legal pushback, Jaguar wasn't done. She continued to speak out against Jay-Z, doubling down on her claims, and even suggesting that the Carters weren't responding to her because they knew she was telling the truth. However, things started to get a little more complicated when Jaguar appeared on another interview. This time, she accused Jay-Z of sexual assault during a live stream with Storm Monroe. But when YouTuber at 2 later asked her about these claims, Jaguar seemed to change her tune. She denied ever accusing Jay-Z of sexual assault and even suggested that some content creators were editing her live streams to make it seem like she said things she didn't actually say. She accused them of twisting her words and misrepresenting what she had claimed. Jaguar's behavior took another strange turn when she started speaking out against YouTubers, claiming they were publishing lies about her. She said that some creators had edited her live stream to make it appear as though she accused Jay-Z of assault, when in fact she had not. She even claimed that one of the people involved had doctored the video, making it seem like she said things she never actually said. This led to even more confusion among her followers, as they were left wondering who was telling the truth. As if that wasn't enough, Jaguar made another wild claim. She said that she had been in contact with Tony Busby's law firm, the same firm that represents several women who have accused Diddy of assault. According to Jaguar, Busby's firm was interested in speaking to her about the things she had said regarding Jay-Z. However, just days later, Busby's office released a statement saying that Jaguar had reached out to them, not the other way around. Busby confirmed that there was no association between him and Jaguar, and that he had no interest in representing her in any lawsuit against Jay-Z. So what's going on here? It's difficult to say for sure. Some fans are starting to question Jaguar's credibility, believing that she's either lying about everything or struggling with some sort of mental health issue. There are others, however, who believe that Jaguar may have been coerced into backing down by Jay-Z's legal team. After all, lawsuits are expensive, and Jay-Z's team has a reputation for using their resources to silence critics. Some believe that the legal pressure is too much for Jaguar, and now she's backpedaling on her earlier statements in an attempt to avoid further legal trouble. The most recent developments showed Jaguar in a much different light than she did when she was confidently claiming that she was ready to take on Jay-Z in court. Back in the day, Jaguar welcomed the idea of being sued, even saying that she would gladly go to court to repeat her allegations under oath. But now she's suddenly much less enthusiastic about facing a legal battle. She's backtracking on everything, saying that she doesn't want to be sued after all, despite previously inviting it. This backpedaling has only caused more confusion. Fans are starting to turn against her, with many now questioning everything she has ever said. One fan commented that Jaguar's recent actions have caused them to doubt everything she has ever said. They went on to say that they watched one of the live videos where Jaguar made the claims, and after hearing her backpedal, they felt as though they had been misled. Another fan commented that they remembered Jaguar saying Jay-Z had done some horrible things to her, but now she's denying it. They found it all very inconsistent. Despite this growing skepticism, Jaguar still has some supporters. Some fans believe that she isn't lying and that the reason she's changing her story is because Jay-Z's legal team is finally coming after her. These fans argue that Jay-Z's team has probably intimidated her, and now she's backpedaling to protect herself. Whether that's true or not, it's clear that Jaguar's recent actions have left many fans questioning her motives and the truth behind her allegations. In conclusion, the story of Jaguar Wright and her claims about Jay-Z is far from over. She's been dragging his name through the mud for years, making serious accusations that have caught the attention of the public and legal teams alike. But now, with her sudden flip-flopping and backpedaling, fans are left to wonder if she's been lying all along, or if she's simply reacting to the pressure from Jay-Z's legal team. Either way, one thing is clear. This drama is far from finished, and Jaguar Wright's saga is far from over. Will she continue to accuse Jay-Z, or will she back off entirely? Only time will tell.